I'm looking so much forward to going on this flight. The last time I was in India, it was to Jaipur in January of 2020. Jaipur was my very first experience in India and I had such a great time. You can check out some very old vlogs of mine here, and here. Hey you, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and we'll be exploring a different city in India this time around. Here I am standing at the front door of my Airbnb looking out onto the streets. Well, this building has a very historical significance, and it was in this house where the famed Portuguese explorer Vasco da Gama passed away. The flight landed very late last night, and so the first order of the day for me is to get a local SIM card. I have to get my bearings. This is my first time in Fort Kochi. Instead of walking, I decided to hop onto a local tuk-tuk. I think it's imperative for me to get hold of a local data SIM card so that I can get some work done without having to rely on public Wi-Fi access. It will also come handy when I need to navigate around the streets of Kochi on the Google map. It's hard to imagine that once upon a time I was traveling on my own without any Google map and relying strictly on my instinct and my map reading skill. When I told my friends that I'm coming to Kochi, there was a big question mark and they were asking why of all places I chose Kochi. Okay, before I address the question of why Kochi on my vlog, here's a little bit of tidbit for you. Kochi is located in the state of Kerala, and if you look at the map, it's on the southwestern part of India. The position of Kochi is very strategic, especially for its status as a port city, being situated on the Malabar coast of the Arabian Sea. So I must confess that the answer to the question of why Kochi, the number one answer, well, the biggest draw for me to Kochi is the seafood, and they have abundance of it here. Coupled with the fact that I've been up in Rajasthan, and I thought that it's nice to see how different things are in the southern part of India. Let's drag you back to the subject of seafood, which is my favorite topic of all time. And here in Fort Kochi, we have arrived at this restaurant which is called Oceanos. Just look at the menu here, it looks so inviting. I'm definitely going to treat myself a nice meal here in Oceanos. Come on in, come and join me. Let's look for a table here. Is this the way to the restaurant? Oops, oh no, not this way. Let's turn around this way instead. Oceanos appears to be very popular, and I didn't make a reservation beforehand. Well, that's my mistake. So I ended up in this waiting room for starters. An interesting collection of artworks here. Well, actually I didn't have to wait that long for the next available table, but I have to share it with an American lady who's here in India for work purpose, and today is her free day to explore Kochi, and maybe it's nice to have company for a change. Here comes my lunch, and the sight of this alone is enough to send me into a state of foodgasm. One of the main starring dishes in Oceanos, this is a mud crab cooked Travancore style. The mud crabs here in Oceanos are served along with a small portion of salad and also buttered rice and skinny chips for you to dip into. This is my table companion's second visit to Oceanos, 2 days in a row, and today she came back very specially for these grilled oysters. My table companion is such a kind lady. She actually offered me a taste of one of her oysters, but I politely declined because I didn't want to deprive her of what she came back to Oceanos very specially for. At first, looking at the big portion of food before my eyes, I thought it would be a real struggle to finish it all by myself. But then, hey ho, look at the end result. I think I did a very good job. That's a very, very, very good lunch, and I hope to come back to Oceanos again. And the next time I'm here, I'm going to get myself the grilled oysters. Strolling down the seafront of Fort Kochi after my very heavy lunch and coming towards the end of this vlog. I'll see you again real soon. Do join me in my next vlog in Fort Kochi. Until then, signing off for now. I'm Gobble Guzzle. Always be kind. Spread the message of peace. Jumpa lagi. Bye-bye.